So here we got a situation. So just something. Every clip that I'm going to show now are issued are come from the exact same game. So you'll see there are plenty of clips to analyze and where we made some mistakes to that we can correct. So here we go. This is a bit far away. I think it's better on this point of view. Yes, it is. So actually, what happened here? We'll just explain you quickly. We are in attack. We have Doncheger in attack to get this ball. Um, yeah, he actually 1 second later he will be here. So just consider he's here. And then we got Mitchell here, and I'm a bit too advanced. I should be more here, but okay, that's not so bad for here. Just I should be careful about this. So in this situation, we have Don Shager who's gonna try to hit the ball there, Mitch who's gonna try to follow him, and then I will be going here, or depending if you guys cross the ball, maybe I will go there. But this is depending on the race. Which is very important is the situation of you, Don Shager, here. Um, After you touch the ball, be careful of where you go because you should actually go rotating here. Take boost pads as we saw and then get back to the middle. This is the rotation, then I can do this and this. But actually what happened is, just look, you got the ball, so it starts from now, you got the ball, here we go, up here. So exactly now you had the 50-50, you lost it. So you're out of position, you can do nothing with this ball here. So your thing is just going back to defense, take some boost pads there. Remember, you can have 60% boost, which is very interesting. Then Mitchell is ready to assist you, so he will go there, and I will be in the back of Mitchell. See, I'm ready as well. Mitchell is ready, and you just have to rotate and don't go for the ball because you can do nothing with that. And actually, what happened is you turned and you went you went here. So instead of going here, you were you started rotating on the same side of the ball, and this is so the mistake because Mitch and me were following correctly the play. If you would be here, and this is probably be the case here, the ball might go back to this side. So you are the guy responsible here to turn, and then Mitch or me, I don't know, I don't remember who was first in between us. We'll go back here, and we'll have a guy here as well. So, sorry, just be careful at the sense of rotation you have, because here, as you can see, it's even triple commit from them. They have one guy here and two guys here, so we have an open net. If you're here, you can turn and even score if you receive a pass, or you can go back to attack. So we just play this clip again and look at what you did, and be careful not to do this again because we just lose position, and we could score very easily. See what you did there again. Just rotate back instead of crossing, of going here, because then here you should be on the side, so the ball went actually here, and if you're here you can actually challenge, and you will have Mitch ready there, and I'm stuck in the goal, so I will be back here. So if you can apply pressure immediately because of great positioning, then you can stop immediately their play. As you can see now, we have nobody in all this part of the pitch, and so they can set up a great attack. This guy can have time to go here, this guy can have time to get middle, this can also help him. So they have a lot of space to set up a great attack against us. So yeah, be careful about that positioning there. When you lost the ball and you cannot get it, don't try to go for it again, just rotate here and follow the rotation. So another attack you're gonna see, it's almost the same that we've just seen just before. We are in attack, so I just put it here 25% speed, so I can have time to talk while the gameplay is broadcasted. So Dunshaker is on right side, which is great. Mitchell is great position, and I'm also in a great positioning. So initially positioning was fine. Doncheger now committed, which is fine. He actually missed the ball, but this is fine. If you miss the ball, it happens. Yeah, this is completely normal. So now you're out of position. You should rotate here. Exactly same situation I was just talked about. Now Mitchell is trying to get this ball, and I'm on the way to follow him. So if we rotate like this, everything should be actually occur, and Mitchell should here try maybe to pass to me on backboard, or maybe just opposite side, and Doncheger will turn and get it. So what actually happened, it's almost the same thing. Doncheger, it's another replay for sure. Doncheger here, you stopped your car and you went backwards. So Mitchell was still in position to get this ball, but I don't know why you kind of ball chased. And because of this, as you can see, we now have nobody in all of this part of the field, because you went on the side of the ball instead of going here. And we are with Mitchell in a good positions there. Okay, I'm following him. He's trying to make a play, so that's fine. But now you are not in position, and I was here. Look at me. I was supposed to get it, but you were staying here. And see, at the end we just were late on this challenge. So see again, I was there, ready to go, ready to help. Then I think you got bumped, but this is normal because you should not be there actually. This is the mistake. And so you are in front of me, so I don't know. I'm so confused. I don't know where to go, because I'm supposed to be there, and you're supposed to cover in the middle. But if I see you here, then I'm gonna go back. And here actually I started to go back, and you then in the same time started to wait back, because you realized that you were not in the correct position. So we ended up giving the free ball to that guy there. And then when I saw you were going back, finally I went challenging, but of course that was too late. So I didn't get the challenge, and that could have been a very dangerous situation, because this guy now had like a lot of space to deal with an attack. So, and we have me out of position, you are far away, and Mitchell was on his way to rotation. So we lost the ball there. That could be a very very dangerous thing, and maybe they score on this, I don't know. Okay, they ended up losing the ball. Let's see, that's almost the same situation. In this situation, we are in attack, but on the left side. So Doncheger was, I mean, the ball is here, you can see it. Doncheger was in position, I was ready to follow him, and Mitchell was a bit too much advanced in the pitch, should be like horizontally much more in the back. This can be important. If there is a pinch, you're responsible for all of this. So just be careful being here and not being too much advanced. And so actually we had a pretty good positioning to get in attack. Doncheger was maybe probably challenging this ball. Then I should help him, and then we'll see what happens if Mitchell, you're here. What actually happened here, a mistake, is something I didn't mention earlier, but imagine there is a midline like this. And so if you're on the right side and you are opposite to the ball, don't cross. If you're on the same side of the ball, you play. If you're not on the same side, you stay middle. But don't cross, because if you come here, we're gonna be 3 in the same zone, okay? And you have no need to go for it, yeah? You have no need to go there. But why I'm saying this is actually because, okay, I started actually the replay. I stopped the replay, okay. Just wait, here we go. Look at what happened there. If I actually started the replay correctly when I recorded it. Yes. Mitchell, you crossed it, okay? You crossed that imaginary midline, and Doncheger was in position. I was in position to help him, so you should be staying middle, okay? Middle, and if there is any problem, you would go there, Doncheger, you would rotate, and I would help. Okay, so there you have no need to come here, because then when you closely watch at it, we are now three really on the same position, and look at the pitch we don't occupy. All of this is free. We don't have it. We are on the very close location, all of us. So you don't have any need to go for it. I think you noticed it, but now you can see what you can see that you make the mistake actually sometimes. So be careful about it, because now it was a mess, and actually you realized here that you were not in a good situation. Look, you are going actually backwards now because we lost the ball. You're going backwards because, oh, sure, I'm not in good situation, and actually now the net is almost open, and yeah, you went for boost, but you went backwards because you're not in position then to help, and of course your mates are rotating. Your mates are rotating back. If you would be there to cut the attack, bam, that would have been perfect. But actually, you got late because of that mistake then when you crossed here. So now that's a very dangerous situation because they have all the pitch. They have all of this is for them. And if this guy can make great control, great pass, that's over. Okay, I think by chance they did not. He lost the ball, but obviously that was very dangerous. On this replay, you can see we are in attack on the right side, so pretty clean. One guy is attacking, one guy is following, one guy is gonna get ready to be middle. So this is pretty good. Just be careful not to be so far away here because we don't occupy this zone then. But that's pretty fine though. And so we have Mitchell trying to get a touch. Then he will go opposite side probably, and he will pass to me. And if I miss, I shouldn't do what I actually did. Just look at this. Here, I on purpose, I don't think that was on purpose because that was an open net, so I might have missed the shot. But Mitchell did correctly because he was out of position. He rotated, and he was probably doing like I was saying, taking boost pads. He would have been middle. That would be perfect. Don Cheger following me, absolutely perfect. And Mitch, so taking the shot, I should actually score it, but if I don't, we need to be able to still be on attack. And as soon as I saw the direction I have given to the ball, I gave this direction to the ball, backboard, opposite. So the ball went opposite side. So if I see the ball is going opposite side, of course Mitchell will turn, then Don Cheger will go, and me, I should not go on the same side of the ball. That would be absolutely dumb because it's like a triple commit, and I'm the guy who's supposed now to be in the back. So if I rotate, I should take the mid pads and be back in the middle. Okay, that would be the great move. And what actually happened? Mitchell, so he turned perfectly fine. Don Cheger, you went back in position on the left side, absolutely nice. And what I did was dumb because I was here, I saw the ball's direction and I still followed the ball there. So now, because of me, we are two on a great position and I was not in a good position. Here I can only take a block against Mitchell but not do nothing interesting. So I should definitely go back middle, take pads here and get back in position. And because of this, actually if you keep watching the replay, Mitchell, you challenged, you got demoed, but we don't care because you made your job there. And Don Cheger, you still went for attacking, which is absolutely what you needed to do. You were assisting Mitchell, so good positioning there. And if I was correctly here, I would have been now able to help you. You there, you here. Mitchell would be here, but he's dead, so he would do this later. But if I was here, then I should help you, of course. And I should help you. What I actually did was rotating on the side of the ball, even if the ball crossed. And the ball crossed, I should not cross with the ball because you guys are already on this part. So I should have been middle. Then I would have been back to position to help you, Don Cheger, because then I was responsible for this ball. And actually, instead of doing this, I did something weird like this. And now I'm here and I'm very late to this ball, and this is my responsibility. So this is a huge mistake from me. Ended up in actually I replayed it as we can see it here. I should turn immediately at least, and we end up losing the ball, and they had a lot of space to clear the ball, and as you can see, I was not even able to challenge, so I decided to rotate back, but of course Mitchell was a bit confused because of my mistake. So you see, just one mistake I did there, bad rotation, then not able to challenge again, so lost the ball, and dangerous situation for us. I was not sure if I should turn or not, and here I started to rotate or try to go. So I just brought confusion in this whole 10-15 seconds there, and Mitchell was ready to go, and actually he stopped there because I was having confusing moves. See, he stopped, then I challenged. So I chased on this. So this is the point when you hear and your mate started rotating. This guy is there in attack. I'm talking about attack. If this guy sends the ball opposite, he doesn't need to go exactly like I said in the part 1 on basic reminder of offensive rotations. Don't go there. So I still went and I was not in position. So big mistake from me here. Okay, another situation in attack, still in the same game. We've seen this one just before, I guess, and but now it's Mitchell that made the mistake I did also. So in this situation, we are attacking. Mitchell was going for it. It's good. Doncheger was ready, more or less. He was correctly positioned. He was going here, and I was going middle to take the middle place. So that was good, and just look at what happened there. See, positioning is good. Mitchell is trying to get the ball. Actually, now we see clearly the ball is. I don't know if you looked look at where the ball is starting to go. See the direction of the ball. So I'll go back to here. The direction of the ball clearly is crossing. So the ball is going to be for me. Then Doncheger rotating here, and I think you did this perfectly. I was here, so that was also good. And Mitch, so you have no need to go following the ball. If you follow the ball, that's bad. So exactly as I did previously in the other clip I showed, here just go back middle and take boost pads and be back middle. Because if we go there, we are triple here and confusion, and if there's any problem, you are supposed to cover the problems in the back. And so we can see in this clip that the ball is crossing and you still go for the ball. So here you should definitely not go for the ball because I am in position. Doncheger was ready to follow me, and so if you were rotating back, basically in the back of Doncheger, that would have been perfect. But now you just brought some confusion there in the move. Sometimes that can be good if you can bump a guy, but that can be a risky play and you have to call it. But here in this situation, it was not that great actually. I ended up still having the ball somehow, and Doncheger was ready. But see now, instead of having this move, you actually had this one, and you went for corner boost. So the time for you to get back in position is doubled. Like here is, let's say 2.5 seconds. Here it's like 5 seconds, and in 5 seconds the ball can go already in our net. So if you think about it, this is very important, not to follow the ball when you cross it here. Okay, another situation now, it's defense. So we were like this, ball is here, ball is going this way, and so Mitch was ready to go for this ball. Sorry. That's fine anyway. So Mitch was ready to go for this. Then we had Shager rotating maybe for this boost, I think. And I might have this boost pad, so I might cut you in the rotation there because I might be faster, which is fine if it's not a big cut. I should pay attention to this, but I think this is fine because you're kind of late, so if I can help my mate faster, that's great, and you will be far post, so with boost, if there's any problem, you can reroll, so perfectly fine, I think. And so what happened is, Mitch, you went for the ball, great. I started being, we don't see very well, I started being I'm near post here, being ready to help you, and Donchager far post. So wonderful. And so Mitch, now you missed, or you had a poor 50-50. Actually, you lost the 50-50. I was supposed to help you, but this ball was not for me at all. So what I decided is immediately rotate back, because I knew my mate was in position perfectly fine, and you were here, so your reflex as you're dead is to go back to rotation. So basically, as I said here, you don't have the mid boost, so you take boost pads there. You have 40 here, you have 40 50 boost, 50% boost, which is perfectly fine. I will be there because I decided not to go there, so of course I need to be quicker because I kind of missed my rotation, so I'm back faster to rotation. And I will assist Donchager, and meanwhile I'll be meanwhile you have this time to rotate. Donchager will challenge and I will help you, and then you will made it back to defense. So then we can have maybe a decent clear, or if it doesn't work, then it's gonna be Donchager here at your place, and he's going to do the same. I will help, and you will be able to go again and again and again and again like this if the ball stays on the side. What actually was kind of wrong, and I explained this in the basic rotation part 2, defensive rotation. You actually turned here, see, you turned there, and so you're not back in position. So imagine Donchager misses the ball. If he misses the ball, Donchager, he's going to be here, and you might bump him. You might bump him, and you should already be here. Yeah, and because I'm in net. Actually, I should not be fully in the net. I'm ready more or less to help my teammate there. So if you're not in the back then, and Donchager is landing here, then I miss the ball. You will be the guy responsible for the open net. Okay. Of course, I would be always, and Donchager would also be responsible because we would miss mechanically. It's mechanical mistake. But in terms of positioning, here would be your mistake if we have a bad position there. So be careful about this, because if we replay it, you miss and you turned, so you lost some time. So actually on this clip you ended up bumping the enemy, which is pretty clever. It allowed the ball still to be cleared, so you adapted from the situation. But in this situation, basically try to rotate back, because you might just bump your mate or bring some confusion. And again, as I said, if you take a look closer at it here, Donchager was on the side, then I was supposed to go on the side, and so if you stay on side, we are here all in this part of the pitch, and that could be again and maybe a pass, something weird to that guy in the middle. So be careful about this. And even, for example, if they have, I'm thinking about it, even if you are rotating back here, maybe you can bump that guy. You bump, get out, bam, get out to your corner, and then you're here. So maybe you can even cut this guy if they can center it somehow. If with Donchager and me miss everything, and we're in a bad day mechanically talking, and there's a pass, maybe if you have bumped that guy, he's not able to take it. So then that's a counter attack for us. So something else we can talk about. But basically, when you miss the ball on side, just rotate through the middle, as I always say, through the middle. Here now we have a situation of offense. I'm just explaining you where the ball is. It is here, and the direction of this ball was here. So if you talk about rotation, that was good. We had Michal, Donchager on side, and I was middle. So the ball is crossing. Michal not going on the other side, following the ball would be useless. So I am here. Donchager would be here, going here to my back then, and Michal would go back to the middle. And this would be the rotation we should do. But actually, look at what we did. So the start was pretty good. We recognized the situation. I was going here. Donchager, you started to go following me. Michal, you were starting to get back to rotation. So that was good. But actually, what happened? Okay, just forget it. Here we go. Here's the next. You see that I was so as the plan said, I did go there, and Don Cheger, you were here, but it seems like you don't really want to follow and to help me. And instead of turning here, actually, what you and Mitchell was getting back to position there, and Don Cheger, it seems like you didn't want to help me and to put pressure. And actually, what happened is that you decided somehow to go for boost, for corner boost there. And so I challenge for nothing because now you're not here to help me directly. And so it's gonna be you guys are 2 versus 3, and even Mitchell was a bit far away and trying to get some boost instead of taking pads there. Anyway, so you decided, Don, here to take a boost. I don't know how I played the replay there. And yeah, you went for boost actually. And when we look at this situation from your perspective, this is your perspective here. Here? No way. Just here, yeah. We recognize the situation. You were, that was me, you were here. You decided to go like back in my back, which is pretty fine. That was completely rotation. You know I'm here. The ball was crossing here, so you know I was on the side. I mean, I came from the middle, and then you know that you should be following, and you know that your mate, Mitchell, will be back middle. He will be there. So you know this is the rotation. So this is fun. You were starting to follow me, and you had 60% boost. So 60% boost, there's no need to take boost. You can literally just go help me and apply the pressure. And you just decided, you were closer to the ball, and you decided to go for that corner boost, which was actually the wrong choice there. So obviously, if you would help me on challenge, we could have taken would apply some more pressure, and maybe you would have been able to cross it, maybe for Mitch, or I don't know, you know, but at least not giving the free ball to them, because even you had 60% boost, and so you don't need to go for taking 100 boost, and then you're gonna be late. So when you're gonna try to challenge again, you're gonna use some boost, and you're gonna end up minimum with a 70, 80, even 60% boost. So at the end, you won't have much boost, and you will just have lost some time. So be careful about this. New situation there. Enemies were having the ball, and we started to cut their attack. So the ball, let's put it here. Wait. Yeah, the ball was going to my side, left side, if you can see. So the ball is here, and Mitchell is ready to follow me. So it looks like we can go like this. And Don Cheger, you should be in the back, like horizontally in the back of Mitchell. So basically here you should just take this pad, take this pad, take this pad, or maybe this pad as you want, to collect some boost. That's even good to collect some boost. And be here back in the net, because like there is one guy, you know, there are 2 guys here, and if you can recognize that I can make a clean pass here, then of course you would stay here. But in this situation, we can clearly see, you could clearly see that I don't have the ball in a correct situation. See, I'm playing this again. Look at the ball, where it's going. I don't really have a clean touch, so, and even I miss. So even if I had the ball, I couldn't make a pass to you. So you should recognize immediately that this thing, and up, this guy hit this, and you back in position, because here I am responsible for pushing the ball forward, so I'm responsible for this zone. Let's say Mitchell is responsible for this zone, basically following me and assisting me, and then all the rest would be your responsibility. If the ball crosses there, it's gonna be your responsibility, and if the ball goes there, it's gonna be your responsibility. If the ball goes opposite, it's gonna be you that will turn. If the ball goes on the backboard, for example, or directly a shot, it's you. So if you're here, where I'm driving, drawing now, you should be here ready to cut this one, okay? And I say this because you were not in position, and what happened was this. Okay, the clip just restarted. And you were late, having a poor touch, end up like this. So see, this is pretty easy to recognize now. You recognize on the left side, two guys attacking. Doncheger needs to make the choice. Can I receive a pass from Mitch? No, he's not in great position, so then I go immediately back. Okay, and if you're back here, you can assume your responsibility. Here you recognizes, then oh shit, this guy in orange is gonna have the touch. And as I mentioned, I was responsible for more or less this, but I messed up. Mitchell was trying to assist me, but I messed up so hard that it was impossible for him to follow correctly. And so you were the last guy who could have saved the thing here, okay? Because I missed the 50-50, so this guy got the ball before me. Mitchell was not close enough to help me there, and so the ball went real very fast. So you were the last one who should be there to cut this, okay? So this is just a matter of positioning. Of course, if I don't miss the ball there, that's fine. But here, donne-moi 5 minutes, s'il te plaît. If you don't have the ball there, you just need to go back. And yeah, and so what happened there is clear again. A bad clear because you're late. Mitch had committing because he saw you were not in position, ended up in a goal. So here you see, actually this is just the your positioning, your perspective. So you crossed the ball, you had a good clear there, and you should recognize that I'm here and Mitchell is ready to help him. So you should already trying to go back, take maybe this boost pad. I'm gonna write it if you cannot see. This boost pad, and there's another one, so you can collect 36 more boosts, so you would end up with like 80 boost, and that would be a very good. So Mitch will go there, you would go, he would go there, and you would be in the back, because you see that I have a 50-50, so we don't see because of this, but there is a guy here. Maybe he's a bit far away from me, but anyway, you could recognize that I don't have a decent touch, and I cannot pass to you. I cannot pass cross the ball like this. It's not possible for me. So this will not happen, and so you should just. Oh shit, he might just missed, so he will need some assistance from him, and then I will need to assist my mate, and Mitch will just rotate back after all of this. So if you can recognize this immediately and not wait 1, 2, 3 seconds, I just counted with the timer, it's 3 seconds, then you recognize here, too late, oh shit, this guy just took the shot, I'm responsible of it. What can I do? Oh shit, oh my god. And Mitchell committed because he had some confusion, he didn't know if I was back, oh my god. So yeah, just recognize the situation there. That's important. Just go back, like, yeah, because this ball was not so powerful. There was not much risk. Just a matter of positioning there. Okay, in this clip, we're gonna see that the third position is very important as well. Actually, every position is very important, but we are attacking on the right side. We don't see the ball correctly. I'm sorry about that. Even myself, I don't know. But clearly, the ball is in this corner there, which is pretty fine for us. That's a good situation to attack. Actually, we had me passing to Doncheger. And so now Doncheger is attacking the ball. I will fall down here, so I will be here, and our third guy should be really in the middle there. So I don't know where you are actually. I know you were oh wait, I don't see you anymore. I knew you were around here, or maybe you were in the corner here. I don't see you immediately anymore. This is curious, but you should be there. And Mitch, if you're not there, if the ball crosses, actually, you're going to be responsible for it. And if you're not, then this is very simple, but enemies will have a lot of space to set up a new attack, and we will not have a great rotation. So if you watch the replay, no, actually you were here, I just didn't see you. You were here, but far away, and as you can see, the ball here started to cross. So the ball is take this direction. If you would be here, and we are here more or less with Don Cheger. Here, if you would be here, so it's like 2 seconds. You have 2 seconds of 2 seconds late, maybe because of boost. I see there's no boost there, so maybe there's no boost, and you may have taken this. So be careful. Just take pads if you can. Here, you would be responsible. If you're here, you can pressurize, and then Don Cheger, you see he's already going back to your back to assist you, and then I will land and go back to the middle. So if you're in position already, you can apply pressure immediately, because as you can see, that's an open net. So even we might have high probability to score it, they are completely three in the same corner, which is very bad for them, and we should take advantage of it. So if we are all in the same position here, in a good position, and you would be much here in the middle instead of being here or no in the net. No, don't do this. So stay here. Then you can apply pressure, and see Don Cheger was rotating very good. He was getting ready to assist you. So just look at how reactive he was there. Bam, directly going back, and then he wants to turn. He wanted to turn. He was like, "Hey, but where's my mate?" And you should be there already pressurizing, and you were not. So he needed to wait that you actually go. So we just lost some space here and some time. And just be careful, because your third is not back. I don't know what the fuck I did, by the way, but I should be even faster as well. But yeah, just be careful about this, because it starts from a basic positioning there. If you're in position here before the ball actually crosses, then you can immediately apply pressure, and Don Cheger can follow you, and then have time to rotate back. And here we are very far away. You should be on the ball, and look at the distance there is between you and the ball. Actually, that's more than half of the pitch. Yeah, almost like 60% of the pitch, something like that. So the distance is oh my god. And so Don Cheger was forced to stay here and being so passive. And as we said previously in some clips, in the how do we call this, in the part of the about defensive rotation, the reminder, he cannot cross from right to left. This would be absolutely stupid. So he needs to wait you to go and to assist you. So he needs to slow down, because you got slow first, and I would have time to be back to position for sure. So just be careful about this. Maybe in this situation, if you are not ready to go, let's back to here. So see, you're here, and you're just going out of the goal. So if you knew you didn't have time to get middle, you knew you need like maybe 1-2 seconds. So just maybe you can try to tell to your mates, because you are at the far back, so you see everything. You have a vision on everything here. You can see everything. So you might be the guy who talks maybe the most. And if you're not ready to attack with us, just tell us like slow down. Maybe slow down would be a great announce. Slow down a bit, because you're not in position. So if you say me slow down, maybe I can wait like half of a second, 1 second, then you can have time to come here, and then I can try to make the pass to Don Cheger. So, and then if you still need to slow down a bit, you can still, okay, slow down guys, I'm not in position, we're just gonna lose the ball and ended up not scoring, and we're gonna be in bad situation. So if you can see that we are starting in the attack and you're not in position, you can say slow down a bit, And of course, we're not gonna wait 10 seconds or no 5 seconds, but 1 to 2 seconds would be enough for you to get back in position. So maybe we can also try experiment this to say slow down, and we'll see what's going on with this. But maybe if you say slow down, we slow down a bit. You're in position, and then I go, bam, bam, and then you can go Don Cheger rotating, and then that would be absolutely great. We could have at least 1, 2 more touches. So maybe. Really putting the opponents out of position there. So that could be very interesting maybe to do, but be careful being in position anyway. And we have another situation. It is defense. So the ball is going here, and Mitchell will just clear it to the side, to the corner. I mean the corner, this one. I can draw it correctly. Okay. This is to the corner. This is good. This is safe because we might have a fail attack because seeing our positionings. So I guess Don Cheger will just rotate back and me as well. So this is pretty good if you can save the ball, take your boost, and maybe try to clear or waste some time. This is great. Now the thing that happened is this. Let's have a look at the clip. Okay, I don't know if you saw that the mistake there. We'll have a better angle from here. So actually, Mitchell, you started to make your hit to the corner. That was good. And then we have Don Cheger here, ready to go. I'm still in my way to rotate. So Don Cheger basically is waiting to challenge. He's very ready. You, Mitchell, you had a touch, and now you don't have the ball. See your position of your car, and see this guy might get a hit, so the hit might be to the corner or something like that. When you're in this situation, basically you have 5% to get a good hit, 5% probability to get a good hit. So you might just let this ball to this to your mate, and just rotate here. Maybe even you could, if this guy comes, you can bump him on the way back. So here you need to go back here. Just be careful then with me not to cut big rotations. If I'm so late, just cut it. Of course, you would cut it like this, and you take boost pads there. So you can take, maybe you have 100 boosts. I don't know if it's still there. I think it's not. Maybe you can see like 1, 2, 3 boost pads. It's 36. That's way enough. So you should here immediately recognize that you cannot get the ball. You go back, you rotate, and because Don Cheger is ready to go, he's waiting for you to leave the place for to go. But now he's not committing because he's not sure whether you want to challenge, whether you want to stay in a corner for a pass, whether you just want to wait, whether you want to take a block. So he's confused. So in this situation, you just should go back, and because you cannot have a decent hit, even if you get a hit, it's you have a low chance to get it very powerful and very decent. So Don Cheger is ready, and you should let him go challenging this ball while you rotate. In this situation, you stayed on the wall. Why not? Okay. But as soon as you see, okay, I started the replay again. As soon as you see that you're dead, you cannot get this ball up. Now don't go for it. Let your mate go, because actually the ball was firstly here, then it dropped it here. And if you're not here, Don Cheger was in position maybe to immediately cut it. Okay, so if he can cut it immediately, he can have a way better hit than you, of course. So here Don Cheger is in position. He could challenge this. He could close the distance from that guy before that guy can go. He can read it. He's ready. He's fucking ready. But he's confused by your positioning there on side. So he's not committing. And if you would be just here already, almost in his back, he would challenge, because he would know that if he misses, you would be in his back. But now he's not committing, and he's hesitating way too much because of your confusing movement. So there we end up in a tricky situation. Then he finally decides to go up when it's very too late, when he doesn't have any other choice, because this ball is getting dangerous. And Don Cheger is flying up vertically, and this is hard. And now you see I am back, so actually I'm far post. This is a ball
way easier to get for me. But Dunshaker had to wait because your positioning was confusing. And here the ball is just bouncing very very hard, so you don't have it. You don't have the possibility to clear it on side. If you are very in a great position, you can cross the ball here, of course, okay. But here you're absolutely not. From the beginning, you're not. You were not here on a great positioning. So just you would have gone. You should have gone back, letting your mate going for it right here. Already here, you should have recognized that here you should already be here, and your mate will go. Okay, and if he misses, he knows that you will be here, and normally I should be a bit faster back in the net. But here it's just confusion to the max. He doesn't want to commit, then you don't know what you're doing, and so it's confusion at the max. Here we go again, and now he's confused, and that's very dangerous. And we ended up in a tricky situation because we are all three in very at the same spot. So look at all the space we're not occupying. So thanks, we have the ball now, but maybe if, imagine they have a great rotation, talking about enemies, if enemies have great rotation, if they have one guy here, they take a 50-50, and a weird bounce, weird thing, weird whatever comes, that might be centering, and we have nobody in the center. Because of the initial mistake, we ended up hesitating, then double committing, and then being in shitty position. So be careful about this. As soon as you recognize you cannot get the ball, you just fucking, yeah, okay, he's gonna hit it, I'm just going back, I can do nothing. And you call it to your mate, like, you go out, I'm rotating back.